Hey everyone, let's see what the message is for you guys today. Keep in mind it's general, okay? It could be past, present, or future. You will know best how this fits, where this fits, if it resonates at all for you, okay? So let's just get straight into it. What do we need to know today? Spirit, holy angels, and the spirits that are watching over the collective and guiding the collective. What is it that you need us to know today? What is the message today? Let's see what's happening. What was that? Three of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star, Aquarius energy. Okay, so it looks like there's some sort of collaboration not working, okay, or somebody doesn't want to work together with someone anymore. There's no solution here, okay? There's no progress in a situation. The Knight of Wands in reverse, this is someone that's flighty, someone that's impulsive, okay? This could be a player energy. Let's see what this is. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so someone feeling lonely, someone feeling insecure, somebody having a lack mentality. Why is this giving me like someone whenever they get insecure, whenever they get lonely or something, they step out or they get lustful or something like that? Okay. Let's see what this is here. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse here for the collective? Okay, so this has to do with something happening in the past. This has to do with some sort of messages in the past. Somebody reaching out to someone, communicating with someone in the past. This is some, hey, how you doing? What's up? Just wanted to reach out, see what's going on here. Okay. What's the Knight of Wands reverse? Temperance. The Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so this has, why is Temperance here? I mean, this could have something to do with a rejection. Somebody rejecting someone, somebody blocking someone, or somebody maybe not knowing what they want. Somebody doesn't know how they feel, they don't know what they want. Some sort of emotional imbalance here. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Seven of Cups, yeah. Okay, someone being confused, the Emperor. The Star, again, so heavy Aquarius energy here today. So we have an Emperor here that's confused. About something, okay. Let's see if we can find out some more. What's the Three of Pentacles reverse? The Eight of Pentacles. So this has to do with a plan. But now in this plan, people can't find a solution, or there's no good collaboration here with whatever someone was working on or trying to perfect. Okay. The Ace of Cups, working on a new beginning. This is someone that wants to have a new beginning with someone. They want to work on something. They want to work through something. Okay, what is this? A date. So after dating someone new, meeting someone new, going out on a date, now someone wants to work on a new beginning. Somebody wants to have a new beginning with someone. Okay. Heartbroken. This has to do with someone being heartbroken, feeling heartbroken about a breakup, feeling lost, grieving and mourning. So I don't know which way around it is, if you're heartbroken because somebody was dating someone else, or if somebody started dating someone else because they were heartbroken. Okay, let's see what that is. Why is that here? This has to do with somebody's sadness, okay? Somebody grieving. You could be grieving right now, or you could be very sad. You're going through something. You're mourning. But why is the Magician here? The Knight of Cups in reverse. This has to do with rejection or feeling rejected. Feeling rejected. The Seven of Swords, because of someone's deception. I mean, it's kind of giving me like, okay, so if there's infidelity in a relationship, right? You find out someone has been seeing someone else or dating someone else with this player energy. This could have something to do with cheating. Okay, we're just gonna have to see where this goes. But when you find out that someone has been deceiving you and lying to you and possibly having a wandering eye or dating other people, it makes you feel rejected, right? It makes you feel like you weren't good enough, or you are not worthy of the commitment or the affection. It's like, maybe the Three of Pentacles in reverse speaks of, you know, maybe you don't know how to work this out, or you don't know how to work with someone, work through something. I don't know if this is a situation maybe where someone wants to work on the relationship with you. They want to work something out with you, okay? They want to have a new beginning, but you might not know how to even go about doing this, because when you get lied to this way and you feel rejected this way, it's really hard to kind of mend that bond, right? Because you feel it might be a bit present in your mind that at one point this person rejected you, right? So how are you supposed to feel like something is genuine when there was deception and lies and cheating or lying in the past? The Four of Swords. Yeah, this could be something that you're thinking about a lot, okay? Something that you're healing or you're trying to work through mentally. This is something you could be trying to process. Is a really strong feeling of rejection for some reason. That's what I'm getting. I mean, the Knight of Cups in reverse, it also speaks of like unrequited love, right? And I feel like that's kind of what it is. It's like feeling like you had emotions for someone, or you loved someone and they didn't love you the same way back, or you chose someone and you committed to someone and they didn't commit the same way back. Yeah, I feel like you're the one that's grieving right now. And it's giving me what you're grieving right now is that sense of rejection or feeling rejected. Feeling like you didn't get back what you gave to someone, right? Yeah, a relationship, the Lovers. Messages. The Devil. Why is the Devil here? Seduction. Can't make it up, man. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Yeah, somebody that was seduced by someone else, or someone that cheated, flirted, dated, hooked up with other people, slept with other people here. And now they want to have a new phase with you. Now they want to rekindle the relationship with you after they cheated on you. Yeah, this is like, it's giving me like a rejection of, you know, intimacy, a rejection of love and bonding, like feeling like you lost something that was, you know, should be sacred here. Because I feel like for you, you know, you gave love to this person and it was genuine and it was authentic and it was a bond and it came from love and from, yeah, from your heart, I guess. And for some reason, you might feel like whatever this was between you, it just, for this other person, it was interchangeable. Like it was unrequited. You feel rejected. You feel like maybe the bond wasn't honored. Okay. And that's, again, that's something that's really hard to work through. You might not know right now how to work through that feeling of rejection, or that feeling of, you know, it's almost like your connection to someone wasn't honored, or to them it wasn't sacred. They were able to just go out behind your back and date someone else. I mean, even with seduction being here on top of the Knight of Cups in reverse, that's like, is this giving me like a sexual wound, right? If you know that you were with someone and they went out and they slept with someone else and they hooked up with someone else, that will give you like sexual trauma. Because you'll feel like, you know, that didn't mean anything, or that was, someone else was able to just swap that out with someone else, like it didn't mean anything, right? It makes you feel rejected and maybe even a bit dirty. Codependent, obsessive, possessive in reverse, addiction in reverse. Why is addiction here in reverse? This has to do with some sort of messages here and a Queen of Swords. Or messages that you sent, messages that you received, your messages, or some sort of communication here. If this is you, or if this is the person that you're talking to. Why is codependent in reverse, or possessive, controlling, obsessive in reverse? This has to do with the Hierophant and the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like this relationship to you was that of higher commitment. Like you were very, very committed to this relationship. Either you were married to this person, or you saw yourself being married to this person, or you took this relationship very seriously. Like very, very seriously. And you are mourning, you are grieving. I do feel like you lost something, and it could feel like you lost, what you lost was the sacredness of it. Okay, the Hierophant is something that's sacred, it's something that's holy, it's something that should only be a bond between two people. That's, you know, a sacred union between two. You could feel like something was defiled. That's kind of what this feels like. You feel rejected, you feel defiled. You feel like the bond that was supposed to be sacred is not sacred anymore. Something just feels so interchangeable. Like this energy just, someone, you might feel like you were just replaceable. Like you were just, something wasn't honored. Like someone didn't honor your commitment. They didn't honor, you know, the relationship. And I feel like that's kind of what I'm feeling in this energy is like the mismatch of values, okay? Because for you, the relationship and even the sexual relationship, what I'm getting is like, it was very personal, it was very intimate, it was very holy and sacred to you. You know, it was a bond, and then someone went and cheated, dated someone else, and just hooked up with someone else, slept with someone else, and it's like, yeah. I don't know, this one is sad. Why I get all these sad readings? I don't even know how to put it into words right now. Okay, then help me, Spirit. The Six of Swords. The Devil. Yeah, you could feel like the person that you're dealing with is, you know, they have these toxic attachments, or they have an issue with lust, or, you know, they're just living very, you know, with their primitive carnal needs, like they were led by the devil, or they fell into temptation in some sort of way. Like you could feel like the person that you're with, they're just easily misled by the devil. The devil in this case is really giving me temptation. Like they just fall for temptation. And you honor the bond. You honor like the sacred bond. And someone here fell into temptation. And it's like, that's kind of, you know, that's going to be hard to work through with someone. You know, it's nice that they want to work it out and they want to fix things, but what's stopping them from falling into temptation again is what you could be asking yourself, because you don't fall into temptation because of your values, because of your integrity, because of, you know, the way that you see commitment and the way that you value it. And this person obviously doesn't have that same value, which could be worrying you. It's giving me that you see, or you saw this connection at like a higher level, okay? You saw it as something that was irreplaceable, like once in a lifetime, something that is a sacred bond, something that is a deep connection to someone that cannot be replaced. It cannot be replicated. It cannot be just traded in for, you know, some instant gratification. It was like a lot deeper. And I feel like what hurts in the situation is that the other person did not value it the same way. For them, it just feels like, wow, that it was that interchangeable. Like it was that like meaningless. It was that like, oh, I can just go out and, you know, find it with anyone. It makes you feel like, what the fuck is our bond? Like, was I imagining that? Like, was I the only one that saw it that way? You know, it just kind of makes you question like this person's feelings towards you. It could make you feel rejected. It could make you feel like, you know, did they ever really care? It's like the Two of Swords could be you just don't know right now. Like you're kind of confused. Like what is this? You know? Yeah, Judgment. Yeah. Judgment. So you could be putting this person that you're with, or that you were with, under judgment for what they did to you, or their soul. It could be possibly that their soul is facing judgment right now. Why is this communication here though? This message. The Six of Swords, because someone wants to be victorious here with something that they've been invested into and working towards. Somebody took a risk in the past with messages. The Eight of Swords in reverse, trying to get themselves out of entrapment. A King of Swords. A King of Swords is trying to get themselves out of some sort of entrapment here with messages. The Four of Pentacles. The Moon, this is hidden sabotage. This is some sort of hidden secret manipulative sabotage going on. Somebody trying to be selfish, win at all costs, be backstabbing and manipulative. Tell me about these messages. If this has to do with a breakup and a separation, yeah, so some sort of messages from you breaking up with someone that you found out cheated on you, okay? Lightning, sudden change, shocking news. Yeah, so whenever you found out, I feel like this is when the moment that you found out, shocking news, you must have been shocked. Absolutely shell-shocked. Yeah, okay. I like you. Finding out that someone was dating someone else. Yeah, liking someone else. Romance is blooming. Flirting with someone else. Yeah, that moment when that happens, when you find that out, you will never forget that moment. You will never forget how you felt. You will never forget where you were. You will never forget it because it's literally trauma, okay? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, why is this important? This has to do with someone being heartbroken. You feeling heartbroken, being heartbroken about a gift, about money, about some sort of a payment, about an investment. The Hermit in reverse. And the fact that someone didn't want you to look into something. They didn't want you to see something. So it's giving me like what they call the discovery day, right? It's like you could have had some sort of an intuitive feeling that someone was hiding something from you or cheating on you or dating someone else. It's making me feel like you wanted to see things or you wanted to look into things and someone didn't want you to look into it. They didn't want you to snoop into it. They wanted to make sure that you can't find some sort of evidence, okay? They didn't want you to look into something here. Yeah, but honestly, most of the times, if someone doesn't want you to look into something, they're acting very suspicious. You know, sometimes their reaction is also all you need to know what's going on. Right? Yes, that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Like if you have someone where you're like, I think that you're maybe doing something on your phone, I want your passcode, or I want to look through your messages, and they're like, no, you can't. No, I don't allow you. No, this is my privacy. What more do you need that they're hiding something? Or it's like, I want to see your bank statements. I want to look through this. I want to look through that. I want to see your phone list, who you've been calling. And they're like, no, that's privacy. What else do you want? Nobody that has anything to hide acts that way, or nothing to hide acts that way. Okay, if you don't have anything to hide, you're open and you're willing to be transparent if you have nothing to hide. People that don't want you to looking into certain things, even though they see that your heart is breaking in front of them, it's because they know that there's something there that they don't want you to see, okay? Who is this King of Swords here doing something secret, deceptively? The Seven of Wands, trying to defend themselves. They're trying to defend themselves, don't want someone looking into something. This is about someone not wanting you to see something, not wanting you to look into something. No, don't look here. No, don't look there. You're not allowed to see this. I'm not going to show you this. I'm not going to let you see this or that. Stop asking me. Yeah. The Two of Swords in reverse, because they know that if you saw this, then it would be game over, okay? Then you would see everything. You would know everything. Okay. So what's this? So someone in the past took some sort of risk here with messages. So someone in the past reached out to someone, was texting someone, or what is this? The Queen of Wands. So this has to do with the Queen of Wands, okay? And someone, that's either you or someone else. The Page of Wands and messages about a betrayal. Or messages that are the betrayal. This is the betrayal. Is some sort of texting or messages, or there's some sort of communication here about a betrayal. Tell me more about this. Paradise, somebody enjoying themselves with someone else, enjoying each other. Paradise, okay. Hand of Cards. Yeah, someone wanting to be strategic. They don't want to show you their hand. So it's all about how someone, this is about this, for some reason, this energy is about you knowing that there's something someone is hiding and you want to know what the fuck they're hiding. And I don't know if this is like a text conversation. Okay, maybe you were going back and forth over text with this person. You're telling them, I know that you're hiding something. What are you hiding? What is it you don't want me to see? Okay. They don't want to show you their whole hand. They don't want you to find out. They're trying to block you. They're trying to stop you. They don't want you looking into things. But it's like you already know. Like there must be some, either it's their reaction that tipped you off. Okay. It must have been their reaction that tipped you off here. Watching, looking, and stalking. Watching, looking, and stalking, gaslighting, perception. So this could be about how this person tried to change the perception of, it's kind of like you want to see their bank statements or something like that. And then they come up with all of these reasons why they can't show you their bank statements. It's like, I can't show you because, I've been investing a lot of money into cryptocurrency and trading, and I just don't want you to see how much money I've been spending. Or I can't show you that because it's a surprise and there's a surprise in there. Or I can't show you that because, I never told you that I, sent money to my ex, and I just don't want you to see that. It's like something like that where they'll like make up all these different excuses of things that they might think are bad, but not that bad. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's almost like they're trying to admit to things that they know are also bad, but they don't want to tell you that the worst thing is still in there, but they're not gonna tell you that one. They're gonna take that one to their grave. It's like they'll admit to the necessary evils so that you feel like you found out the worst of it, but there's actually way more. You get what I'm saying? That's a tactic that these liars use. They will tell you things that are bad, that will disappoint you, but they're not going to tell you the worst. They're hoping that the little bads, the little evils are enough to make you feel like you got the truth out of them. Right. So anything else? Temperance in reverse. This is someone that's unhealed. Yeah, this King of Swords is here again. Somebody trying to, there's someone here that's trying to manipulate something about the past. Okay? Something about being imbalanced, or something they can't balance out, or something that can't be healed. Somebody is trying to manipulate something about the past here. So what is it they're trying to manipulate? A King of Wands in reverse, not listening to their intuition. Or someone having a mistress or a mister, or someone keeping secrets. About what? Because they want a relationship to evolve to the next phase. Time. Okay, so this has to do with a long time ago, okay? Or what they've been doing all this time, or something that spans a lot of time, okay? They don't want you going back in time, looking at things. Who's the King of Wands reverse? Coffin. Something being over. A main female in reverse. This has to do with something being over with a main female in reverse. Okay. I mean, it could be just that they're trying to end something completely so that you don't find out about this other person, right? Despair. Okay, yeah, in despair. Okay, so tell me about this Knight of Wands in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want you to find out about them paying for things. Them giving, like I said, bank statements, right? They don't want you to find out how they've been paying for things. The world online. How they've been paying for things online. The Knight of Wands at the bottom. Paying for things online, huh? The Five of Pentacles. Judgment in reverse. It's something about like they don't want to be judged, or again, it's the High Priest is like making excuses, like talking about like, oh, like I said, like them saying, oh, I wasn't paying for an affair. I was actually paying for you know, this Bitcoin or something like that. I wasn't paying this person. I was actually paying for that over there, but I don't want you to know that. It's like they're trying to make excuses as to why they don't want you to see certain things, right? Coffin. Why is something ending completely? Something being over. Stability. Secure. You know what this is? Like, okay, let's say this is like a PayPal account or some sort of a Cash App account, right? This is the kind of person that will even just close the whole fucking account so that you don't find something out. They're going to get up and they're literally just going to shut down the whole account. They're just going to delete it completely so that you can't go in and find anything. That's this. Look, ending stability, coffin to stability, so that you can't find out what they were paying for online. It's like, let me just nuke the whole account, right? So you can't find anything. That's what this is. So that you can't find the betrayal. If someone is going to go as far, because I don't know why I'm getting like bank stuff or, you know, contracts and stuff like that. These cheaters, they will go as far as to nuke their entire accounts just to make sure you don't find the evidence. Yeah, they go that far. Really, they do. Yeah, these self-absorbed narcissists. Self-absorbed narcissists, ending something, ending their stability, ending their money, just to make sure that you don't find the cheating, right? Then the Knight of Wands, just to make sure you don't find the fucking cheating. I can't make it up. Yeah, the Hangman, just to make sure that you don't find all of the third parties and all of the cheating. The serial cheating, possibly, right? Oh my God, okay. Why is this coming out like this for the collective? Because it probably put you way up in your head, made you very restless, very anxious, that this person doesn't want you to find out what they're hiding. Okay, so I don't know if you're going through this now or if this is what you went through in the past, where it made you very unsettled. It could have made you very, you know, skittish, you know, very worried. Your thoughts are all over the place. You can't rest. You're freaking out. Your mind is going in all different directions because all you know is that there's something that they don't want you to see. All you know is that there's something that they're hiding and you are imagining the worst. If someone isn't being honest with you and transparent with you and they don't just go full disclosure with you, your mind will go to the craziest places. You will start thinking the worst possible scenarios, right? If they're hiding. The Eight of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely about a relationship. And someone wanting to come out of their head, not feel trapped anymore. Something about not working on something, not working something out. Something can't be perfected. What is that? you are not obsessive, you are not possessive, you're not controlling. Something about somebody not wanting to be blocked anymore. A not today in reverse. Somebody wants to deal with the pain. Someone doesn't want to avoid something anymore. They don't want to avoid a conversation or a call or a person anymore. Look, addiction has come out in reverse twice. Like, you're not, okay, if you want to see things that this person is hiding from you because you think they're having an affair, I'm sorry, that does not make you controlling. Okay, that does not make you possessive, obsessive, or controlling when you know someone is cheating on you and you want to know why or what's going on or what they're hiding. What they don't want you to see, why they're avoiding this conversation, why they're avoiding showing you the truth, why they don't want to deal with something here. That doesn't make you possessive, controlling, obsessive, none of that. Because you want full disclosure, because you want the truth. Isn't everybody, doesn't everybody deserve that? If you're dealing with a partner that is constantly lying to you, hiding things from you, doesn't want you to look in their phone, doesn't want you to look into their history, doesn't want you to look into this or that, or, does that make you controlling, that you want to know what the fuck they're hiding from you? When you have evidence that they're having an affair, or that they've been cheating and unfaithful? I don't know. I don't think so. Why is that coming out? Why does addiction keep, or this obsessive, possessive, controlling card keep coming out in reverse? Because, High Priestess, because you're not controlling, okay? The Four of Wands, something to do with a home, something that happened at a home, something that happened at a house, at a home. Huh? Four of Pentacles. A breakup. This has to do with a breakup. Coming out of sadness, coming out of grief. This has to do with whatever happened at a house. Or maybe because of what was said at the home. Like, I don't know if this is like you confronting someone at the house and wanting the truth at the house, but when they don't give you the truth, you leave, and then the conversation continues over text message. Okay. A Queen of Cups in reverse. Who's the Queen of Cups reverse? The Ace of Cups. This has to do with the past. A Queen of Cups in reverse in the past. Who's the Queen of Cups in reverse? This has to do with a relationship evolving to the next phase. The truth. The truth about a relationship evolving to the next phase. The truth about healing the inner child. That is kind of like the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. That's inner child healing. That is inner child healing. But what is this with a house? What happened at a home? Somebody lying to you, somebody doing something deceptive, somebody lying, cheating, stealing, trying to get away with it. Okay, so that happened when you were at home, I guess, that you confronted them. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Okay, that's when you confronted them. High Priestess, yeah, King of Wands. High Priestess, King of Wands. Anyway, your intuition was kicking off. Your intuition was like, you're lying, you're hiding something. I think that you're cheating. I think that you're having an affair. I think that there's more. I have this, you just had a weird feeling. Something tipped you off. It looks like you confronted this person and their reaction is very telling. Look, even if you don't get the answers and even if you don't get the full truth and the full disclosure when you confront them, if their reaction is making your alarm bells go off, then that is all you need to know. Really. You just have to keep reminding yourself that if they didn't have anything to hide, they wouldn't act that way. Okay? Yeah, so what's this Knight of Cups in reverse? The Three of Swords. This has something to do with some sort of messages of you being heartbroken. So this is giving me this text conversation that followed afterwards, okay? So you're extremely heartbroken. You know that this person is lying or hiding something from you, possibly even cheating on you. And so there must have been some sort of text communication going back and forth where you're heartbroken. And it could be because you didn't because you didn't know the truth. Like, it's giving me like this is still that phase where you have not received full disclosure yet. You're only going off of your intuition. You're only going off of their reaction. You don't have the answers yet. Somebody has not told you the whole truth yet. They have not confessed to you yet. Okay, that's what this is giving me. No, yeah, it's them still trying to, this is them still trying to defend themselves and block you off because they fucking cheated on you or they betrayed you. Somebody being defensive towards you, not wanting you to know. This is, whatever these text messages are, it's like the phase where they don't want to tell you the truth. They don't want to be honest. They don't want to confess. They don't want you to know. They want to take it to their grave. They want to tell you all these other reasons why you can't look into their phone. Oh no, I can't let you look into this because well, there's this one group chat with my, with my boys, with my girls. I just, it's all these reasons. Or I just, it's not even just that they're defending this. Like, you have to be, they're not going to just say, no, this is my privacy. Well, they're going to say that too. Okay. That's gaslighting number one. Oh, this is private. This is privacy. You should trust me. Why don't you trust me? Why you want to look in there? Blah, blah, blah. That's gaslighting number one. But I feel like what's going on in this situation, and this is where you have to use discernment. Okay? This is where your intuition kicks in. This is where you use discernment, is because this person will tell you things that they think will quiet the mind. They will tell you like micro reasonings as to why. And it's almost like they're going to say things that they think will hurt you, but not as bad as the fact that they fucking cheated on you. You get what I'm saying? They're going to pack out like little things. It's going to be trickle truth. That's what they call this. Okay? They call it trickle truth, where you only get a little bit at a time, only a little bit. So they're going to give you the smallest evils first. No, you can't look into my bank statements because I spend all my money on games and trading and worthless shit. I don't want you to see how much I've been spending. And then when that one doesn't hit and you're like, I don't give a fuck about that. They're like, okay, well, I mean, a couple of years ago, I was, I let my ex-girlfriend use my account, or I was doing this and that with this person, but it was only a friend, or I let this friend use my account, or I was sending them money and I didn't want you to see that. They think, oh, that's going to sting, but it's going to be something like that, where they try and trickle the truth out. Because they don't want you to find out about the big secret all the way underneath. So use your discernment. If you feel like this person is only telling you little necessary evils, there's probably more. Because I would not, if I were you, I would not accept anything this person says if I don't see it with my own eyes. If they're like, just trust me, that's all it is. It's just that, and this. Okay, show me. I want to see it. I don't care. Okay, if you say it's only those things, it's only that, I don't care. Let me see for myself. I want to see it, and then I'll believe you. And if they still say no, you can't see it, that's all you need to know, that there's more. Okay, you really need to use your discernment with the trickle truth. And if they still, after all that, still want to, make up excuses as to this and that and what is actually is, it could even be like, oh, I don't want you to see how much money I spent on going out with my friends. Or, oh, I don't want you to see, well, I did go out and party behind your back a couple times. I was at the bar at the club and there's like, I don't know, credit card purchases. And, I don't want you to see that because, I did go out behind your back a couple times. It's like, they're gonna try and do the little trickle. And even that is bad enough, right? I mean, even all those things are bad enough, but that's what I mean. It's like, if your intuition, listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you there's more to this story, I don't believe that that's all. Listen to that feeling. Listen to that feeling. When someone has been lying to you, they've been unfaithful to you, and they've been cheating on you, or they've been lying, then you have to assume that they're still lying. Even when it appears like they're telling the truth, you have to assume they're still lying. If they're not able to really put all of the facts on the table, and like I said, this could even be someone that just gets up and deletes their accounts, right? If they do something like this, girl, there is way more they're hiding that they don't want you to see. And if it gets that far, then you know what? You get up and you leave. Because you can't trust them. If they're willing to go that far to hide what they did, then it must be a massive betrayal. It must be an absolutely massive, massive betrayal. If they would really throw everything against the wall and everything at you just so that you stop looking, okay, then they're covering something up, and it's massive. Listen to your intuition. Do not listen to them, okay? Do yourself one favor. Do yourself one favor. What's the Five of Pentacles? The Two of Wands. The choice, what I feel like this is the choice that this person made to nuke their fucking account. Someone here completely annihilated their money. Or, I don't know, the Five of Pentacles could be like closing down bank accounts, closing down PayPal accounts, closing down Cash App accounts, closing down their accounts. The Two of Swords, because I don't want you to see something. Okay? Because I didn't want you to find something out. High Priestess, because your intuition was telling you that's where it is. That's where it is. I know that you've been sending money. I know that you've been paying for things. I know that you've been doing things on PayPal, Cash App. I want to see it. This person goes, no, I can't let you look into that. Nukes the account. The Ten of Cups. And tells you, the reason why I nuked the account was because of family. Because of family. Yeah, sure. Oh, I didn't want you to see the money I was sending to friends and family. Oh, I didn't want you to see that I sent my brother all this money. Oh, I didn't want you to see that I let my ex-spouse or my kids or whatever use my account. Oh, I didn't want you to see. No, the fuck. That is not why people go this far. Okay? Do not believe this lie. Oh, I didn't want you to see that I let this person share this account, and I didn't want you to see. Shut up. That's not true. Okay? That's just an excuse. The King of Pentacles in reverse. There he is. There he is. Is this the one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. King of Pentacles in reverse. This one here, spending all their money on frivolous things, spending all their money on toxicity, spending all their money on allegedly their family or their ex or their friends or their you know, everything except for what they've been paying for, which is their affairs. Okay. I cannot make it up. This person and what they fucking spend their money on. Oh yeah, it's just, I'm just an investor. I just didn't want you to see that I invest my money, you know. I've been wasting all this money on, you know, investing, but I lost a lot of money. I don't want you to see it. Or what else is there? Oh, I don't want you to see how much money I've been spending at the club and at the bar. Yeah, I didn't want you to see how many times I've been partying. Oh, I didn't want you to see that I was sending, like, it's gonna be shit like that. The devil. Spending all their money on toxic shit. Spending all their money on temptations. Frivolous temptations. This person makes horrible financial decisions. Horrible. Because they love instant gratification. Okay? Instant gratification. The Tower. The Tower, yeah. That's what they love. Instant gratification. Temptation. Greed. Sex. What else is there? Sloth. Gluttony. Okay? But I'm pretty sure with this person it's greed, it's lust, and it's gluttony. Those three. That's what this person loves spending his money on. Okay? His or her. The Eight of Cups. Yeah. And that's why you walked away, or that's why you're going to walk away, or this is why you walked away in the past. This is why you walked away in the past, because their excuses were not enough. Or this is about all the excuses that they told you when you told them you're leaving and walking away, right? Something about that. They made all these excuses. Why? The Hanged Man. To get you to change your mind. Wait, it's not what you think it is. That's what cheaters and liars love saying. It's not as bad as you think it is. That's literally what this is. It's not as bad as you think it is. It was only this. No, I didn't cheat on you. I was only at the bar. I didn't cheat on you. Yes, I came home at 6 a.m. and I didn't call you all night, but it wasn't because I was cheating. Yes, I told you I was at home, but actually I was out. But it was only because I didn't want to make you mad. It's not what you think it is. I just can't show you my accounts because those things are private and there's going to be things there that make you mad and I just didn't want to show you, but it's not what you think it is. That's what that is, okay? Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles. No, I promise I wasn't fucking a Queen of Pentacles. I promise. It's not the Queen of Pentacles. I don't even know who that person is. I wasn't fucking a Queen of Pentacles, no. I was spending my money on trading and crypto. Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. Oh, and on a Queen of Cups, the Sun. Who's the Queen of Cups? Don't tell me it's another person that this person was fucking. Who's this? Or is this you figuring out the truth of this person being a liar? Who's the Queen of Cups? Stabbed in the back, love. Yeah. You love this person and they stabbed you in the back. You love this person unconditionally. Unconditionally, you love this person. And they deceived you and they stabbed you in the back. Yeah. You know what I'm even getting right now is like, you know, like if this is a fight that broke out at home, where you wanted to look into something and you wanted to see their phone, you wanted to see their statements, you wanted to look into something and they refuse and they react so weird and they just refuse to let you see it. And there's like this sinking feeling where you know in your soul, like your intuition is screaming at you like, you're hiding this because you cheated on me. And they could be saying, no, it's not that. But you're like, I know it. I know it. These are the kind of situations where you get up and you leave in the middle of the night. Because it's like, you did that. And I know you did. Right? Yeah, you just feel like you have to leave. And so I feel like that's what maybe happened here, because there are text messages, which tells me that you and this person were not together, okay? You probably left the house. You probably left right then and there. Right then and there, like in that moment. In that moment, right? Because you can't stay. You can't. You can't. Sometimes you can't. Okay, so for one of you guys, I mean, you might have just gotten a suitcase and you just started packing your shit up. You just started packing in the middle of realizing that this person's hiding something because they cheated on you. So you're packing your shit up and you leave right then and there. Doesn't matter what fucking time it is. Could be the middle of the night, you just leave, right? If you have a place to go, that is, right? And then the text messages continue where they're like, no, don't. It's not what you think it is. It's not as bad as you think it is. It was only this. It was only that. It was blah, blah, blah. Right? Yeah. So what else here? Anything else? The King of Swords. Why does this person keep coming out here? This King of Swords here, huh? The Knight of Pentacles. Because this has to do with a strategy. The Temperance. Something about a King of Swords here and a strategy, I guess. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Let's just see maybe who's involved. This could have something to do with a mother. Okay. A mother. Or your mother. June. A Virgo. A Leo. And a husband. July. And at the bottom of the deck, we have an Aries. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I hope this helps. If this is your story, stay strong. Listen to your intuition. Okay? Above all else. So until next time, guys.